It's Tuesday, 9 minutes after 7. My name is Kobby Spiky Nkrumah. And it's Tuesday, 7 minutes after 7. The geeks are here. Except I'm the only one who's here. Michael, Winston, Raymond, you guys were supposed to come to the studio because, right now, the airport is open. So you could have flown in, but you decided to still zoom in. Anyway, it's all good. Today is the first Tuesday of the month, and essentially it's also the first day of the month. So we thought, yes, you guys haven't had a Q&A session with us in a long time. There have been some IT problems looming, so we decided that, hey, let's have a Q&A session so you guys can ask us your questions and we provide you some answers. And then we tell you what's happening in the tech world while we do that. Now, before we get to that, I'll tell you, a few of what's been happening. Number one, as the election looms and, the infamous Russian trolls are targeting Americans again. That's what Facebook is saying. People associated with the infamous St. Petersburg troll group that was part of Russia's attempt to interfere in the 2016 U.S. presidential elections are trying to target Americans again. Facebook announced Tuesday after they received a tip from the FBI. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2 will launch on September 18th for $1,999.99. Now, Samsung is announcing new details for its next foldable Android phone, the Galaxy Z Fold 2. I watched it today, and the main pieces of news are the price and the release date. So, like I mentioned, it's going for about approximately $2,000 in the US, with pre-order starting today. And you can get it after you pre-order on the 18th of September. And Samsung has also secured support for the Z Fold 2 from all three major US carriers, Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, and will also be available unlocked from Samsung. So if you're in Ghana where you want to buy the Z Fold 2, it'll be available for you to buy. It's an awesome phone. Go check it out. Now, Apple has released iOS 13.7 with support for new automatic COVID-19 notification system. Apple on Tuesday released iOS 13.7, adding support for a new exposure notification system for powering COVID-19 tracking. The system is an extension of the existing coronavirus contact tracing efforts, but it removes the burden on states of having to build a dedicated app. So the new software framework has first been announced earlier today in a joint statement from Apple and Google. Now, Google's AI flood warning system now cover all of India and have expanded to Bangladesh. Previously they announced that they were introducing seismometers. Now they are doing flood warning systems. And Google is saying that their AI flood prediction service, which uses machine learning to identify areas of land prone to flooding and alerts users before the waters arrive. Now this AI system covers all of India and has expanded to parts of Bangladesh as well. We hope it expands to the rest of the world, including Africa, especially Ghana. Now, if you want an Uber, you may have to send a selfie of you wearing a mask first. Yep, since mid-May, Uber has required drivers to take selfies to verify they are wearing a mask or face covering before they're able to pick up riders. Soon, certain riders will also be required to take a selfie prior to ordering a ride. You will have to wear a mask before you request an Uber. We don't know if that's coming to Ghana, but maybe it will be. We'll be right back to take your questions. You can start sending them to us on WhatsApp on 0244 340 437. It's 0244 340 437. Or you can find us on Telegram. It's t.me/joy, as in joy, 99.7 FM. Geek, Geek, and then squad, SQUAD. So Joy Geek Squad. t.me/Joy Geek Squad. So send us a message. What is bugging you technically, or technologically, or gadgetically? Is that a word? Of course not. So send us a message on WhatsApp or Telegram, and we'll be right back. And we're back. So, before we get into answering your questions, did you know that we've been doing giveaways. Every month we're giving away something. Last month we gave away 2 external hard drives. Unfortunately, because it was so unplanned, we weren't able to announce it on the radio. But today we're announcing it because the prize is actually very attractive. We have, if you're watching us on Facebook, a Huawei Y8P. Yep, straight from Huawei. We're giving it out for the month of September. I will announce the instructions. So if you're listening and you want to win this phone, just go on social media. Look for Kobby Spiky Nkrumah on social media. Find me, and then you see the instructions on how to win this phone. At the end of this month, I'll give it away. And then every month, we will be giving away something from as little as, earphones. It could be wired earphones, wireless earphones, all the way up to maybe even a laptop. Yeah, who knows? Your dream laptop may come from the Geek Squad. So if you're listening, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to listen. Or if someone has been bugging you, I need a phone, tell the person to listen to Geek Squad. You might win a phone. Yep. Or any gadgets every month till eternity. For as long as Geek Squad runs, we're giving out stuff. Yep. Dennis, the fur boy. Do we have the squad online? Hi, guys.
What up?
Yo, you guys stood me up, man.
No. You can't do that. Right?
I was expecting.
My name is Conflict.
I was expecting to see you guys here because borders have been opened-ish. And knowing you, Michael, you have a private jet that you've been zooming around in. Punt, very, very, very well intended.
Yes, we've even gone on a flight together. I with my jet and you with your military escort that you provided me.
And Winston.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yeah, what happened to you?
What happened is I made a plan and you guys didn't validate the plan today. So that's what happened.
Thank you very much. Raymond, it's been a while.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Great. So, guys, listen. There's a whole lot happening in the tech world. Number one that we need to get out of the way. I got a lot of people asking me this question. What's happening with this malware on techno phones? Yeah, you saw the news, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, so did any of you experience that? Do you know anyone who's using a techno phone who's complained about this? Do we know if this is something people should be worried about?
It's absolutely things people should worry about, but unfortunately, I don't know anybody who has complained about it. Most of the time, all those I know who own phones like those usually complain of the usual issues with owning certain varieties of Android phones, or after a while it gets slow. Then it tells you that there are too many apps. You have to remove apps or take apps onto your memory stick before you can install more apps and so on and so forth, which it ties into what is going on here.
Right.
But it's not the entire story.
So the whole thing is heavily tied to an app called X-Helper, which is a hidden malware. And according to the news, it has been taking data, quote unquote, money from users in Africa in 2018. So it's actually been reported, it's actually 2 apps, X-Helper and Triada. But it's only in Africa that these phones have been doing this. Is it possibly because most of the users in Africa are ignorant of what these phones are capable of and just allow them to happen?
I think it's multifaceted.
Right.
Because I, for one, cannot attest to knowing anybody who's experienced this. However, we can all remember that sometime in 2018, it's very interesting that you gave a date. Sometime in 2018, so many people, even on social media, were complaining about how their data was magically disappearing. It was across board. It wasn't just the company that I've mentioned. It was across board. Right. So right now, it brings to bear, are we going to be more cognizant of the possibilities of phones in Africa being slightly tweaked as to the conversation of why Africa? Well, Africa, because they need to pay. You need to pay for the phone somehow. You feel like you pay for your phone. You have it at such a low price. You have it, and the fastest way to remake that money is through taking of our data, because as we all know, Africa isn't really, or yeah, at least Ghana. Ghana is one of the 5 countries I was mentioned. It's not really into the online payment system as much. The layperson is not into that. So what they can do is that, this is hypothetical. They never really told us explicitly what the app does. But based on what I've read, I'm assuming that the app, after subscribing you to certain things, it plays videos. Spiky, you would know what this thing is.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you play videos and people on the other end generate money from the views or from the number of people generating traffic. This thing, it's something that is being done even with mining of Bitcoin. Sometimes when you go online and you are using your browser,
then it's
they're actually taking part. Yeah, so it's a lot of interesting things. But
there's a report here from BuzzFeed that I think, if I mention, it would throw some light on what is actually happening. So the report says that, citing an experience from a Johannesburg resident who purchased a Tecno W2 smartphone because it's an affordable phone, for about $30, and he said that he faced several troubles while using the phone. Pop-up ads would often interrupt his calls and chats, and his prepaid data would also reportedly get used up automatically, and messages regarding paid subscriptions to apps he never subscribed to would flood his inbox. And these problems were reported to be caused by the malwares X-Helper and Triada. According to the investigation by mobile security service SecureD and BuzzFeed News, software embedded in the phone was draining data while trying to, quote-unquote, steal the user's money. Now that's where I was actually finding it very confusing. How are they stealing? Is it... The report also suggests that the 2 malware secretly downloaded apps and attempted to sign the user up for paid services without his knowledge. But there's an update. The issue was first discovered in 2018, and a fix was issued by the company, as was clarified to Gadget 360. But it's been solved via OTA updates. So those who are using Tecno phones who have received OTA updates but haven't installed them, an OTA update, basically an update for your phone. If you haven't installed them, now would be such a good time for you to do so. Raymond, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, so I was saying that the way you were wondering about how it takes money, it's just basically the subscription services. Because I have a lot of subscriptions I use because of my development and stuff. And I noticed one day I got billed by Google. And normally when you look at the Google receipt, it has asterisk Google dash, then the application name or the company name, asterisk again, before it will tell you the amount of money. A lot of people don't pay attention to this, but if you get billed by Google, it is always like that. And you should be able to recognize the application or the company who owns the application right from the receipt. I got a receipt that said Google-video, and that was it. And it was weird. So immediately I reported to Google. I reported to Google, and they actually refunded me, and they didn't explain why. I had no explanation from Google whatsoever. So immediately I took out my cards, did everything. So what I did then was I went to EcoBank and got a prepaid card, which I use for my subscriptions now. So I have to load the card before my subscriptions go through. So it's not automatic. It doesn't come straight to my credit card. It's really, really risky. So I have just created my own layer of protection for myself, because you subscribe to a lot of these things and your subscription information is on Google, and these applications get on Google, and we all know Google doesn't really review applications like Apple does. And these things can happen. So yes, it's possible for these apps to steal your money, and usually it will be in so small trickles that you may not notice. But the volume of it, if they take one CD from 1 million people, they've got 1 million CDs. And these phones are so cheap and so readily available. Lots of people buy it without really noticing that this is what is going on. So yes, that's how money can be taken.
Cool. So I guess it means that we need to get them as many people as possible, if everyone possibly, to update their phones, their techno phones, to prevent themselves from being exploited. Now, moving on. You guys, before we continue, I'd like to announce the phone lines for people who'd like to call in. If you have any tech questions, it's 0244-340-437 if you want to call in. 0244-340-437. One last time, very slowly. 0244-340-437. Yeah. So you can call us if you have any questions. If not, you can send us a WhatsApp. Same number, 0244-340-437. Great. Now, guys, Elon Musk is at it again. He's attempting to hack the brain, or should I say he has hacked the brain. Not with a hacksaw, but with a chip, which he says is a Fitbit that fits into your skull. Now, I watched this video, and it was very interesting, where he was talking about how they would, make a hole in your skull, put a small device that connects, wires that are very thinner than your hair, to certain parts of your brain, so you can control stuff. You can control your computer, and you charge it inductively. So, like, if you use a phone that has wireless charging, where you put it on a plate, a wireless charger to charge, you can charge your brain implant the same way by placing it on your head, and it's called a Neuralink. It's interesting. I mean, I'm a techie. I love gadgets. I love things that break groundbreaking stuff. But this I'm quite worried about. Guys, what are your opinions? I'll start with you, Winston. What's your opinion?
You are rightly worried. Mm-hmm. I mean, when we heard the concept...
Well, hold on to that thought. We've got a caller. Hold on. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, your name and where you're calling from, please.
I'm Nana Kwesi.
Sorry?
I'm Nana Kwesi.
Nana Kwesi, hi.
Cool.
Yes,
Please,
sir.
I've been getting this feedback on my phone of late, and I'm not really... I don't know. I've been getting this system UI isn't responding.
Right. And you could turn down your radio so we could hear you well.
The other one is process system isn't responding. I've been getting it of late, often, very often.
What phone are you using?
Samsung.
Which model?
7.
S7.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So stay tuned. We'll answer this in a bit. Okay, guys. Nana Kwesi says he's having a problem with his Android phone. Samsung Galaxy S7 has stopped responding. The usual system is crashing. 2 system apps are crashing. Anyway, we've got another caller. While you write your answers, let me pick this caller. Hi.
Hello?
Hi, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, hello. My name is Kay Nkrumah.
Your name is Kay, calling from Kisaman?
Calling from
Okay. Your question, please.
Yeah, so, okay, it's not really a question, but more of a contribution. Good.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people are saying a lot of things about the Neuralink presentation, and yeah, for I think that for much of the public, we like to be concerned. But one thing that was also left out was that advancement in DPI is actually has actually gone what was presented on the Neuralink presentation. So, our fears are we have to be correct. Yes, but some of these people already have. Okay.
I'm finding it very difficult to hear you.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Mr. K, I'm finding it very difficult to hear you.
Yeah. So I'm saying that it's true that we have to be concerned, but some of these things are actually, it seems like the conversation is even a bit behind. But like, it's good that we are talking about all of this.
Right. Okay. Right. Thank you very much. I was really struggling to hear you there, Kay. If you don't mind, you can send your contribution via WhatsApp or Telegram. If you're on our Telegram group, it's t.me/JoyGeekSquad, or you can send it via WhatsApp 0244340437. I say it slower. 0244340437. Guys, I hope I didn't lose the squad.
No.
Yes, Winston, you were saying. Before that, Nana Kwesi's problem with his... Let's answer that before we get back to talking about Neuralink.
Yeah, I think he was talking about...
he said...
His app's crashing.
Yes, and has stopped responding. System has stopped responding.
Well, if it's a phone-wide problem, then he needs to check his storage. That's one of the most common reasons why your applications will crash. You need to also clear cache, restart your phone. 99% of the time, I have had experience before. I just kept installing stuff on my phone because I was developing and I forgot. So now I can't open anything because there's an allocation on your phone.
Yeah,
where
for the
your
system.
cache partition sits. Yeah. So you need to. It's quite a technical process to go through to clear that on a Samsung phone.
Yeah.
But if you can just Google how to clear cache partition, then he will go through the process and then clear the partition for the system to get space to work.
Right.
That's like one of the few things he can do.
Okay. So we've got a caller on the line. Hello, Adam. Hello, Adam.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the show.
Okay, so I just bought Tecno Camon 15.
Right.
And I just realized it doesn't have those LED light indicators.
You mean like the notification light?
Yes,
right.
The notification light.
So it may be possible that not every phone comes with a notification LED light on them. So maybe this is one of those that doesn't come with it. Is it something you'd have wanted?
Hello?
Is that a feature you would have wanted?
Yes. I like using them a lot.
You see, because of the full screen, you have almost a bezel-less experience. So most likely that's why they've removed that LED notification, because it takes up space on the top of your screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then if you go into your accessibilities, you can actually enable your flashlight at the back of your phone to give you to flash when you get a notification.
All right.
Thank you for calling.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Right, yes, guys. Sorry, I took the wind out of your sails. I answered the question before throwing it back to you.
Oh, no.
Yep, and we've got another caller.
Right, so you're talking about...
Yeah, we've got another caller.
Hello, Kwame.
Hello?
Yes, sir, Kwame Nkrumah.
Hey, Kwame Nkrumah is the first president of Ghana. My name is Kobby Nkrumah.
You are Kwame?
Yes, sir, I was born on Tuesday.
But Kwame, before I stubborn, but you don't seem to be stubborn.
Well, I think so. When someone asks me who am I, I'm an angel to some and a devil to others. So I believe, yeah.
Okay, I hope you're doing well.
I'm very well, sir.
Yeah, I have a simple question. I've been asking it over and over, but I've not been getting the answer.
Talk to me.
I have a certain old phone, but anytime I touch it, WhatsApp is not responding. Twitter is not responding. Google is not responding. Apart from radio, everything seems not to be responding. Also, I restarted the phone.
Right.
Sometimes Twitter, they will tell me that this app is slowing the phone. So would you like to uninstall?
Right.
I want to know the problem.
Okay.
Should I throw it away because it has expired?
Well, which phone is it, first of all?
It's a Galaxy, Samsung Galaxy Prime. Galaxy Prime, yeah.
Galaxy Prime. Okay, so there's a high possibility you probably run out of storage, like Raymond said for the other caller. So you might want to check the storage and then see. If not, if you're feeling very, very tinkery, like you want to tinker with the phone a bit, just join the Geek Squad group. We'll show you how to flash a lighter ROM. When we say a lighter ROM, a lighter software.
If I flash it, will help me, okay?
It could possibly help you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It could possibly help you.
It's Ajuma, just come tonight, man.
Ajuma, thank you very much for calling.
Thanks for too.
All right. Yes, guys. Okay.
Oh, Android phones and bloatware. I feel so sorry for you guys.
Keep quiet. We've got Bernard on the line. Hello, Bernard.
Yeah, hi guys. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, so mine has to do with an external hard drive. Yeah.
Right.
It's a 2 terabyte hard drive, and I was downloading this software from a torrent site.
Okay.
And I think in installing the software, I realized that a lot of windows started opening all over. Quickly, I realized possibly it was
ransomware,
a virus attack. So quickly, I just closed the windows and sort of hibernated my laptop. All the files on my drive, all video files, pictures files, became like note files.
Yep.
Like that icon.
Yep.
Then when you open it, there's this text file that says that you've been attacked by a ransomware. You have to pay something and all of that.
Yeah.
Since then, it's about 2 months now. All my files are in that format. I'm unable to format the drive to recover my files. None of the files. The unfortunate thing is my wedding pictures and everything about my wedding life was on that file.
Wow.
And I just don't know what to do. So please, guys, I need a solution that can work for me.
Okay.
I still have the drive. I can't use it. It's with me.
Okay.
A 2 terabyte drive.
Okay.
Thanks.
Right. We'll talk to you. Thank you very much for calling, Bernard. So, guys, Bernard has been attacked by ransomware. And, wow, before, think about it. He's got ransomware. It's chewed up all his files on his external hard drive, and he's trying to find a solution. So, while you think about it, let me pick a call from Juliana. Hi, Juliana.
Hi, hello, good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes, please.
Actually, I don't know what you're talking about, but I heard somebody talking about techno phone.
Yeah.
Okay. So with my phone, I had a problem with the mouthpiece, and they changed it. They were like, the mouthpiece is actually connected with the charging system.
Okay.
So they changed it. Now I'm charging it, and it's now slow. I went there, and they did something. It was charging, and now it's not charging again. And secondly, I tried installing things on my phone, and they said, I think my storage is full.
Right.
So I inserted a SD card. And now I'm trying to download stuff, and it's not. I've moved from the external something to the SD card, and it's still not working. And I want to know why.
Okay. Thank you very much for calling, Juliana. We'll answer your question in a bit. So, guys, first off, we have to answer Bernard's question. Okay, we've got a call on the line. So, also, Juliana's problem had to do with her phone. Her charging system her microphone was having a problem, so she replaced the charging system with it. Now her phone is not charging fast, charging slow. No, it's not charging at all. And she has storage issues. So while you think about that, let me pick Sly. Hi, Sly.
Hey, Kobby.
How are you doing?
I'm cool.
I'm always 100.
Okay. So I have a 500 megabyte external hard drive. For some time now, my problem I've been having with it is if I'm trying to transfer files, let's say movie, music, or it happens to most of the time movies.
Okay.
Sometimes whilst it's transferring in the middle, it will stop. Maybe let's say like 20%, maybe 50%, or maybe sometimes 99%. It will stop, and I'll get a pop-up either to cancel, retry, or maybe just
ignore.
As it is, yes.
Yeah. It
happens often. Sometimes when I retry, it will come all right, but some of them remain as well. I don't know whether the drive is getting spoiled or not.
Okay.
And the second one is, how do I determine if a USB, the other day we discussed USB on the show, reason why some USB charge your phones faster and some doesn't.
Right.
So I want to know if there's a way, if you can check whether this USB can charge your phone, if it's fit for your phone.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much for calling, Sly. So while we try to answer the questions, we'll put a hold on the phone calls for a while. So just give us a few minutes. Let's answer the questions, and then you guys can call back. Or you could send us a WhatsApp or a Telegram. I don't know why you guys are not sending. 0244 340 437. 0244 340 437. Just send us a WhatsApp or a Telegram, and we'll respond. But if you want to talk to us too, just give us a few minutes. Guys.
Ransomware.
Yes. So we start off with a ransomware. He downloaded something on the torrent site, and everything on his drive is encrypted, asking him to pay a ransom. We know this.
Those download torrent.
Raymond, I can barely hear you. If you might want to speak up.
Lesson number 1: don't download torrent
without experience.
Yes, it's a risky thing to do. Now he has gone through. I think he has the worst type of the ransomware, which is like the encrypted file, and it's, I don't know. The issue here is you might end up losing your files.
Right.
I heard him say it's his wedding file.
Yeah, his wedding pictures and stuff.
Sad, very, very sad.
Yeah, but you know, I've always been thinking, if data recovery pretty much just does a timeline thing of going back in time to get your files. So let's say if you formatted your hard drive, you can actually get your files. So I've actually been thinking, is it possible that you could do a format if you got ransomware infecting your drive, and then do a very advanced data recovery, and then maybe you could get some of your files back from a certain point in time? I'm thinking, this is just a thought I've had, but I've never been attacked by ransomware, so I've never been able to try it. Do you guys think it's possible?
Well, you could be onto something there, to be honest. I think maybe something we should try. You could be on something there, but if our hackers haven't already
thought about that,
then fine. You could you format the drive.
Yep, then do a data recovery.
But then the data recovery, the cost of the data recovery, how much they ask you to pay, which one is more expensive?
Well.
And also, when it comes to data recovery, it's like let me just use the dynamic of a video game. It's like when you save progress, when certain changes are made to a file, you can't really go back. You can't control some of the.
It depends
changes.
on the data recovery software.
I don't know.
Actually,
I really don't know.
I've used some very, very advanced data recovery softwares, and some of them actually find different states of the drive. So, like if the partition was, anyways, we're just segueing here. We're going out of.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll talk about this anyway, Bernard. So if you're listening to us, maybe join the Geek Squad group, and then we'll find a solution to this. I'm quite interested in this proof of concept. Maybe we could explore it. So yeah, moving on from that. Juliana had a problem with her.
I think there was a question about charging ports.
Yes, it was a charging port. Her mouthpiece had a problem. She changed the charging port with the mouthpiece because apparently they're connected, and now it's not charging. 2, it's charging or slow and it's not charging, one of them. And then 2, she had storage issues.
When she says storage issues, I don't know.
Well,
if you have storage issues, typically you have to clear up space.
She bought an SD card.
Go to your WhatsApp. Now you see, that's also a very interesting thing, because you need to know if your phone has adaptive memory. And adaptive memory means that is your phone able to automatically sync your storage on the memory card as part of your phone? Will you be able to store apps on your memory card? Because it's not every phone that has that. And it's a very, very important thing, because if you put in a new storage card, like you put an SD card inside your phone, and it doesn't have adaptive memory, it doesn't allow you to put apps onto that card. If it's full from app-related files, there's nothing you can do. You just have to delete.
Right. Okay.
So the question I also want to ask is, you find that people hoard files on their phones, and I know people who are file hoarders. Kobby, you're one of them. People
Why would you mention my name? Anyway,
I know you personally. Like, why are you keeping the files?
Because I may need it for reference. Yes. Yes.
The question is, some of the files you have from 2007, have you even bothered opening them?
Just so you know, last Saturday, was it Sunday? After Michael, Winston, and I went for our drives and we were telling ourselves nightmare stories, I had to show evidence of some of my stories, and these pictures from 2007 came in handy.
True.
Storage is not limited, guys. Storage is not limited. The one thing people need to know is keep essential data. People have videos that they downloaded from WhatsApp and they are still on your phones. Guys, delete it. It's on the internet somewhere. You can always go and Google it later.
Okay, I think we're going to have to summarize the answers as quickly as possible because we're getting lots and lots and lots of questions. So Yes. So basically, Raymond says
you just delete data
backup stuff somewhere off the phone.
Yeah, delete the rest.
Either you throw it on a cloud.
Just delete them. They are not your.
No, see, some people can't delete. They're memories. They want to keep them. So Google Photos, or if you're using an iPhone, well, no, just use Google Photos. Gives you unlimited cloud backup. Backup all your photos there. Sorry?
Why did you say no to iPhone? iCloud.
No, because iCloud backs up, but it's not unlimited. You're limited. Not everyone has money to spend on iCloud storage.
It's just like 0.1.
Please, not everybody can afford $0 dollars that you can afford. Some of us like free stuff. Thank you very much. So, for the lady, and then if you have a problem with your phone, my suggestion: always take it to the authorized dealers, authorized repairers. Don't take it to the guys with a tabletop phone repair stand, because some of them really, they're like your roadside mechanic, and they may fix it for you, yes, but it comes with a whole lot of problems after that. So yeah, my advice: always take it to the repairers. You might not even know, you probably even have warranty on that phone. So yeah, that's one. So for your charger, you might want to take it to them so they actually check it for you. And then for the drive not copying, that's from Sly. You guys ever experienced that? I've experienced that. It was because the drive was faulty. Drive died later.
It's not able to copy anything.
Like it's copying, but then it gets somewhere and then it halts, and then he has to stop it, and then that sounds like a drive that's dying.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you have any
exactly.
Yeah. So it's like if you have any important data, back it up, and then don't keep any important things on that drive. It just might die on you when you need it the most. And yeah, we've got lots of questions. Hello, WCDMA automatic is not working on my LG V10. It only works when I change the network settings to GSM mode. The problem started in June 2020. Can you help me out, please? So he can't go to WCDMA, which is 3G essentially. Raymond, this is your field.
What network is it on? Because I have that experience.
Okay.
I have that experience in, I don't know whether I can mention the name, but I have that experience on one telco particularly, and it's because of support.
Right.
So you might want to switch another SIM card into
and then try it. Okay, from what he's saying, it was working, but it just started in June 2020. Because he said the problem started in June 2020.
Yes. June 2020, there have been a lot of updates on the telco network. During the COVID, a lot of spectrums were released and government are taking them back again. So a lot of things have changed in the network.
Okay. So you might want to get it checked.
Swap a SIM and see whether it works. Then it's probably because your phone doesn't support that particular network anymore.
Okay.
Because the network providers upgraded their spectrum.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
So Augustine from Dodua says, my laptop battery has a fault. I remove the battery and I always connect the charger to the laptop. When I want to use it at home, will there be an effect to the laptop? No. It won't affect your laptop, but you might want to get a new battery just so you can use it. Good evening, guys. I'm using Techno Come On X and my sleep awake key has stopped working for about 2 weeks now. Could you help me out? That's Humphrey. Humphrey might want to go and see Transsion for them to fix it for you. It's probably the button is stuck in there. Right, guys?
I didn't hear you.
He says his Techno Come On X, his sleep or wake key has stopped working for about 2 weeks now.
Sleep or wake key?
Yeah, so like the power button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like it's stuck in somewhere else.
Most likely the switch is gone. So go see your authorized dealer. Like I said, don't go to Wayside Tabletop Repairers. They'll do my try my query. Oh, some are good, but you need to know which ones are good. Good evening. Please, can the BIOS of a computer be deleted permanently? And if yes, how do I restore it? Thank you. Zach, desktop computer or laptop computer? And yes, it can be deleted if you are doing a BIOS update and you mistakenly turn it off. You can corrupt the BIOS, and you actually need someone who can code the board to actually program your BIOS to the board. Right, guys?
Yeah,
which is so exceedingly rare. Which is so rare, we don't bother.
Yeah, I think I know one person who could possibly do that, but
it's possible.
Yeah,
I was doing an update and my machine went off.
Yeah, and then
that's what 2 people. That's 2 people we know so far in a nation of 30 million. Your chances are not good.
Okay, so While Fairboy tries to get us some questions. Okay, so I'm using TechnoSpark 4. In fact, I want to use the 128 gig for the phone, but I can't use a memory card, and I update every month. What could be the cost? That's Douglas from DC. Douglas, you want to use a 128 gig from the phone, or you want to use a 128 gig memory card? We didn't quite catch that. You might want to send us that message again, so we would see how we can help.
I think it's the adaptive memory thing I was talking about.
Yeah.
The 128 gigabytes is probably from his SD card, and if your phone doesn't have it, it doesn't have it. There's not anything you can do about it.
Right. So yeah, some phones can have it, some phones can't have it. You can't have it all. Yeah, and then Bernard, we're sending you the Telegram group so you can join, and then we'll see how we can help you with your ransomware issue. Hi, I have a Samsung Galaxy A50. I keep getting system crash. What could be the problem? I believe we've touched this. It's most likely your storage. You might want to clear your storage and clear your cache. If possible, back up the whole phone and flash the phone. Right, guys?
This particular complaint seems to be very common.
Yeah, it seems to be very prevalent.
Android phones.
Thank you very much for your opinion.
It's WhatsApp, guys. It's WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp backups take a whole lot of storage. You see, this is why I am going to be a Telegram evangelist forever.
Yes.
Or it could also be bloatware.
It's not
WhatsApp backups.
Listen, the phones are running out of space because people are storing stuff. They're receiving. Okay, you know what, guys? You also should check. I don't see why you should have auto download on in your WhatsApp, because most of the time we receive pictures and videos from multiple groups, and then you find out that your phone is full in a very short period because you have duplicate files on it. You can download duplicate file finder from the Play Store and install it, and it will delete all the duplicate files on your phone, or just disable your auto download of media on your phone. So you only download what you need, and when you see something, I already have this, just delete it so you don't keep multiple pictures and videos on your phone. Or do as Raymond says, you don't need it, delete it.
And in truth, what you said about turning off auto download, it's very important. It can get you out of trouble, because people be uploading strange things into WhatsApp groups, so it's very, very important.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. There was a story about a woman who got arrested for, child pornography on her phone, which she knew nothing about. So you want to be careful. Somebody may send a video to a group you're in. It may be child pornography, and you could get arrested for that, even though you have no idea how it got on your phone. So turn off auto download. It might save you some trouble. Thank you for that, Winston. Any more?
And then one thing too, people should know that WhatsApp status actually downloads onto your phone.
Yes, it does.
So some of us, we have the habit to just sit down and be watching status the whole day. You are consuming the space. It will stay on your phone for 24 hours.
so yeah, you might. Okay. Hi, good evening. I'm Mr. Time from Takwa. Mr. Time, I need me some time. My problem is I bought an HP laptop and the sound was very loud and good, but after switching to a new Windows, the sound reduced. I was using Windows 10 Home and now Windows 10 Pro. Yep, most likely drivers. Your driver software. Yeah. Most of the time, these laptops come with extra software that enhance the sound. And when you reinstall the OS, you may just be using a generic drivers and not the official software that probably came with it. So you might want to check that out. See if you can install the official drivers and you'll be good. Yeah, you guys want to add something? Do you guys want to? Okay. Hi, Spiky. I upgraded the OS on my laptop from Windows 7 to Windows 10 64-bit, and everything works fine except for sound. I had sound when I was running Windows 7. Most likely, once again, drivers. So,
drivers this time.
Yeah, download driver pack and then run it. Driver pack will check for every single driver that you don't have installed or have installed that requires an update, and will update them and install the ones that are missing. So driver pack, driver as in driver, and then pack as in pack. P-A-C-K. So driver pack, P-A-C-K. I have this red cross on the volume icon next to the clock on the taskbar. When I check the device manager and the sound, I see an exclamation mark next to connect and high definition smart audio 221. I posted this on the Telegram page some weeks ago, but yet to get any ideas. What could be wrong and how do I fix this? Wow, lots of driver issues. Ricky, it's a driver issue, and sorry if we haven't seen this. Sometimes you might want to buzz, bring it back by bumping it. So it's a driver issue. Like I said, driver pack, install it, run it, and it would update and reinstall the ones, install the ones that are missing. Or you want to, anyways, as I said. Guys, you want to add anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm just randomly remembering that I've actually not had issues with drivers for over 6 years. Wow.
Impressive. And I'm seriously hoping Raymond doesn't pick at Windows users on all those driver issues.
I'm sure you use a Mac. That's why you don't have that problem.
No, he doesn't use a Mac. Thank you very much. I use an Infinix Hot Zero. I took my SIM card out without switching the phone off, but after restarting the phone, it has been asking for privacy protection password, which I have no idea about. Any help? Coming from Tema. You guys hear that?
Yeah, privacy protection.
No.
Most likely was set up when you were setting up the phone. I've experienced that before. You might want to try all the passwords you've tried before, but I say this with a pinch of salt because I don't know if Techno has a system that could lock the phone in case you try too many times. So, yeah, but it's one of those things.
Whilst he was setting up the phone, he put in
his privacy protection password. You get that even on Samsung, the encryption password. So you might want to try some other passwords. If not, you might have to flash the phone. Unfortunately. Hi, Kobby, I'm Delali. I use a Techno Pop 3, and on it there's a pre-installed YouTube Go, which I don't enjoy using. Is there a way I can uninstall that and get a YouTube main app since it's not possible to keep both installed? Also note it's a 1 gig RAM. Yes, Delali, the reason why you're using YouTube Go is because your phone is a budget phone, and the big apps, they take a lot of space and they use a lot of resources. Reason why. I think maybe you might try to download the APK and try and install it and see if it doesn't work. Any ideas, guys? I don't want to be advising people to flash their phones because it's very, very...
Wait, first off, which phone is it?
Techno Pop something. Pop 3. Techno Pop 3. It says it's a 1 gig RAM phone, so most likely a very... Yeah.
So I think Techno probably deliberately downgraded the OS to be able to support the 1 gig RAM.
No.
Put that.
Android actually creates the Android Go versions for those small phones. So everything, Google Go, Maps Go, YouTube Go, everything is a Go. And they're very small and light.
That's what I'm saying. So now you want to put the full frame YouTube on that phone.
It might be tough.
I wouldn't even advise you to do that. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, more questions. We're running out of time. About 2 minutes to go. Hi, Spiky. I'm Eric from Agbedra 4 Akachi. I hope I got that right. My problem is when a call comes, the ringing tone doesn't come. It's always silent. Please help me. Do not disturb. Check that.
Is he sure he didn't turn down the the settings?
Yeah.
Sometimes Android phones have that thing where even though your sound settings are up, you have to go into the details of the settings to actually increase that for just calls. My phone does that sometimes where I've raised the notifications, but you have to go and say calls.
Yeah, you have to go and increase ringtone. But from what he's saying, so that's check your ringtone, check your ringtone level. So go to your sound settings, check your ringtone notifications level, and then also check if you have do not disturb enabled. Do not disturb, sometimes your volume may be high, but because you have that enabled, it will never ring. So check that too. Next, hello geeks, please is it possible for the authorized dealer of the manufacturer of a smartphone to replace the battery with a new one? Yes, they actually can, and they should. If you
Maybe if you have warranty, it could be free.
Yeah, it could be free. Also, does the malware discussed earlier affect recently bought Techno phones, now Mile 7? And we can't say for sure, but just to be on the safe side, if there's an update, run it. And then, hi tech guys, hope this reaches you. This message, SD card error. If you continue using this SD card, you would lose some of your files. Keeps coming on my Huawei Android phone. Please, what's amiss? That's Harry from Covetown. Did you guys hear that? SD card error. SD card error.
You should back up his files and change that SD card as soon as possible.
Yep.
It's going to die.
Yeah.
So you had backup, and then change the SD card.
Change the SD card.
Yeah. And last one. Hi Spiky, allow me. My Motorola Razr Android is refusing to charge. Any charger I put in would show it is okay to charge, except it would tell me it's not the right charger, so it will take longer. So I'm not able to tell which exactly to get. For any ideas, Tom Brown. Sorry, Tom Brown, you might have to get an actual Motorola charger, an original Motorola charger. And all too soon, we ran out of time. Yes, 1 minute after 8. If we couldn't answer your questions, the Telegram link has been sent to your WhatsApp, so you can join and ask your questions there. Gifty and Apia is here to read the news, and I'm stealing her time. Hi, Gifty.
1 minute after 8.
1 minute after 8.
Questions. Look at your bushy hair. Anyway.